What happens when you unexpectedly come face to face with the one person you swore you were done with? That's exactly the situation fans believe unfolded when Alix Earle reportedly had a very awkward, very public run-in with her ex, Braxton Berrios. And let's just say, the energy didn't look warm. So what actually happened? Was it tension, unfinished feelings, or just two exes trying to act unbothered while everyone watched? Let's break it down. If you've followed Alix over the past year, you know her life has been loud, in the best way. Viral podcast clips, brand deals, non-stop online attention. She's become one of the internet's most talked-about influencers. When she started dating Braxton, NFL wide receiver, low-key, athletic, charming, the internet had opinions instantly. At first, it looked effortless. Game day support, public appearances, subtle social media hints. Not overly performative, but definitely not private either. Fans watched it unfold in real time. Then things shifted. Posts became less frequent. Body language felt different. Rumors started, and eventually, silence. No dramatic announcement, no messy rant, just distance. And sometimes silence says everything. Fast forward to the reunion. Same event, same room, same cameras. According to people there, and of course the internet detectives, the interaction felt off. Not hostile, not friendly, just tense. You know that energy? When two people are trying very hard to act normal. But it almost feels too controlled. There were no long conversations, no obvious smiles, no dramatic confrontation, just brief acknowledgement and strategic space. And social media did what it always does: zoom, replay, analyze. A short clip turned into endless commentary. Fans reading lips, breaking down posture, debating whether a half smile meant closure or unresolved feelings. Because when a breakup happens publicly, people don't just move on. They create narratives. Some think there's still something there. Others think it was pure awkwardness. And some believe it was simply two adults choosing not to perform for an audience. But let's zoom out. Running into an ex is already uncomfortable. Running into an ex while thousands, maybe millions, are watching? That's next-level pressure. Imagine knowing one glance could become a trending topic. You wouldn't act natural either. And that might be the key here. There's also the emotional layer no one sees. Even when relationships end for the right reasons, there's history, memories, inside jokes, plans that never happened. Seeing someone again doesn't always mean, I want you back. Sometimes it's just nostalgia, ego, relief, or nothing at all. Fans also noticed Alix looked composed, confident, almost detached, which sparked even more conversation. Was she unfazed, pretending, sending a message, or just grown? And Braxton? From what people observed, he kept it respectful. No scene. No attempt to turn it into a moment. Honestly, that restraint might say more than anything else. There's a bigger point here about modern relationships in the spotlight. In the age of TikTok and Instagram, relationships don't just exist between two people anymore. They exist between two people and millions of observers. Every like, unfollow, and deleted photo becomes evidence. So when Alix and Braxton crossed paths again, fans weren't just watching two exes. They were watching a storyline, and maybe projecting their own experiences onto it. Because who hasn't had that one ex you run into unexpectedly? The one where your brain replays everything in 3 seconds. Now imagine that feeling under stadium-level attention. Here's the real question. Is the chapter actually closed? There's no official hint of reconciliation, no public drama, just speculation. And speculation thrives in silence. But lately, Alix seems focused on her career, her brand, her growth. Sometimes an awkward reunion isn't a cliffhanger, sometimes it's just confirmation you've moved on. At the end of the day, what made this moment weird wasn't chaos. It was subtlety. No shade, no spectacle, just distance. And maybe that's the most mature outcome possible. So what do you think? Awkward or overanalyzed? Unfinished business? Or just internet imagination? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns of viral relationship moments and what might really be happening behind the scenes, subscribe and stick around, because sometimes the quietest moments tell the loudest stories.